Do you have a story to share with the world? Of course you do. We all have stories to share. An Anchor podcast allows you to share your interests in a way that connects to others all across the globe. If you have been considering starting your own podcast and don't know where to begin, Anchor makes it easy to record, edit, and publish with the click of a button. You can even add music. Whether it's crime dramas, self-improvement, paranormal adventures, or tips about parenting, you too can share your unique imprint on the world. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. You've got this. I believe in you. Welcome to the Existential Empath Podcast. My name is Tanya, and I am an intuitive empath. My intention is to share valuable tools and techniques that I have learned so you can tap into your own inner healer naturally and intuitively. In this episode, I thought it would be fun to go over some exercises that activate the pineal gland. So our pineal gland is located in the center of our brain, and it is one of the glands that activates our higher self, our spirituality, and it connects us to something that's greater than who we are. And it's just a little tiny gland. And most of us have what's called a calcified pineal gland. And this can happen for a variety of reasons. It could be the foods that we eat, the water that we drink could have fluoride in it. It could just be us shutting off that spiritual aspect of ourselves, pulling ourselves out of our own intuition. And so there could be a variety of reasons why our pineal gland is not functioning properly. Are you not having vivid dreams, or are you not experiencing, visions or whatnot? Then odds are that your pineal gland is probably closed. And many of us have closed off this gland. Could be trauma. It could be we just don't want to see things. For me as a child, I would see things, I would visualize things, and it scared me. And so I, over the course of my life, have shut off my pineal gland. And then working in the hospitals around death and loss, I was seeing a lot of things that were not in this 3D reality. I was seeing what someone called ghosts, apparitions. I was seeing shadow people. I was seeing mists. I was seeing a whole variety of things. So it was slightly terrifying, to me. And this was many years ago. And so I shut off my pineal gland. I literally sat down and wrote a letter out saying, I do not want to see this anymore. I do not want to experience this anymore. And then I put that letter somewhere and I haven't been able to find it since. So I've had to go through some of these exercises to activate my pineal gland. So I recently posted a video and a podcast about how to activate our pineal gland using physical things like supplements and different things like that. But in this podcast, I wanted to talk about exercises that could help us activate our pineal gland as well. So our pineal is a crystalline structure in the very center of our head, and it's like our antenna, right? It's our antenna to connect to our higher self, to connect to our higher origins. And there are a variety of exercises that we can do that I'm going to show you, and we're probably going to look goofy doing it because I know I'm going to look goofy, so you're going to look goofy too. But that's what makes it fun, right? So this also, as we do these exercises, it will open up our throat chakra as well. So thus the blue background I thought would be really nice, because our throat chakra, it plays a huge role in activating our pineal gland as well. So one of the very first exercises that you can do is a lot of this is going to deal with our tongue. Okay. So get ready. We're going to do some tongue movements here. And so you want to take the tip of your tongue and just run it from the back of your teeth all the way back gently and go back and forth. Back and forth. And I would do that for a couple of minutes. You'll start to feel, and don't do it hard, just do it very softly. You'll start to maybe feel some tingling sensations there. So the roof of our mouth is connected to our pineal gland. So when we activate the roof of our mouth, which we will do in these exercises, we are activating our pineal gland, because it's all based off of the vibration and the feeling that will activate it. So that's the very first exercise. That's really simple. You can do that anywhere, right? Okay. Now the second one is to roll your tongue. So you're going to put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth again and go. It sounds like we're doing singing class, but like I said, it's all about the frequency and the vibration. So have fun with it. Talk to the birds. So if you have a hard time rolling your tongue, you may have a difficult time with that exercise. So you might want to practice it or move on to another exercise that benefits you a little bit more. So the next exercise is you're going to take the tip of your tongue and put it up on the roof of your mouth again, and you're going to click. Instead of rolling, you're going to click. So, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to do it with the tip of your tongue, not necessarily your whole tongue. Have fun with that one too. So that one's, those three are pretty easy, right? So now this is where this one kind of gets fun. I like this one. I prefer this one. So you're going to take your tongue and put it on the bottom of your teeth like this. See? And gently bite down. Do not bite down hard, very gently. And then you're going to blow out through your teeth. This one tickles me. I don't know about you, but I feel like a tickling sensation in the back of my throat. And what you're focusing on is you're trying to get that sensation at the top of your mouth, the roof of your mouth. So you're trying to get a vibration going. This one may take some practice, and you can do different tones with it. So do high pitched and low pitched. Kind of reminds me of those party things like, woo. Okay. And then the next exercise I have is you're going to do that. It's very similar, but instead of using your tongue, you're just going to clench your teeth very lightly. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to blow out through your teeth, but you're going to say the om. Okay. So, I've seen people do it with love too. But you really, I think that the kind of works a lot better for me. Oftentimes what has been helpful for me too is if you're familiar with binaural beats, it's basically when you wear headphones and you hear one beat in one ear and one beat in another. I listen to 144 hertz pure tone. So you can find those out on YouTube. And what you'll do is you'll put the pure tone on with your headphones on, and then you can do what's called resonant tuning. So you will do the humming, the om, and then you can tune yourself with your headphones on. I mean, it may sound goofy to those outside of you without headphones on, but that for me works really, really powerfully. I feel like I can really hone in more and activate my pineal gland. So you're really trying to bring that vibration in to the roof of the mouth and then shoot it up to the pineal gland. So another exercise that you can do is you can close your eyes and bring attention to your third eye chakra. So that's the chakra of the pineal gland. And then you're going to do, just close your eyes and do very quick breathing technique. And you can do this for a minute or two. So you're and then once you're done, after the minute or two, you're going to hold it. Breathe out really hard. So that's called breath of fire. So what you're really doing is you're trying to activate the DMT in your body and get that pineal gland stimulated. So that one, you could incorporate that after or before meditation, if you're more in tune to doing those types of exercises. So those are the exercises that I have to help activate the pineal gland. Now, what are some signs that these are working, right? What are some signs that the pineal gland is starting to activate? One thing for me is I get a spark of creativity. I start to get downloads and information and ideas, and I can really recognize when my pineal gland is activated, because I'm super creative, and all these beautiful ideas and inspirations just flow to me very easily. You may start to see auras. You may start to see outside of the 3D reality, outside of our frequency, because you are raising your vibration when you activate your pineal gland. So you may notice energies around you. You could notice plasma. I know for me, I have seen different types of energy, whether that's around a person or around an object. And it could potentially be the aura. If you guys have seen the movie Celestine Prophecy, the woman teaches him how to see energy, and he can see it around the plants. And that's what will start to happen when you activate your pineal gland. You may also become more optimistic in your life. You may notice that you're more positive. Things are flowing in your life a lot easier. You may become more prosperous because this is all aligning you with your higher self, with your spiritual aspects of yourself. You, especially if you're an empath, you may be able to pick up on when someone's being dishonest with you, or if they are putting off a bad energy. You may become much more intuitive. You may sense things a lot quicker, a lot faster. Your clairs that I have talked about in previous episodes, your clairs may get stronger. You may start to have clairvoyance, where you can see things in your mind's eye. You may have the clairaudience, where you can hear, things. Clairsentience could get a lot stronger, where you clearly sense things that you just notice things differently. I know for me, I notice the ambiance of rooms or locations. I can walk in and out of a room and definitely sense the energy. And a lot of that has to do with my pineal gland being activated. A very strong sign that your pineal gland is activated is your dreams become much more vivid. You're much more lucid in your dreams. You may astral travel more. You may notice yourself just waking up and having these dreams that you felt like were super, super real. And that is a very good indicator that your pineal gland is getting activated. Another sign is that you visualize things more. Maybe before you felt a little bit blocked. When you would meditate, you didn't really see much. And now when you meditate, you see images and experiences, and different videos may play out in your mind's eye. And you may notice some forehead tingling. You may notice that with those exercises. I know for me, it's like I feel all of these vibrations and all of this tingling throughout my entire head. And also too, you may notice when you're meditating, you could see swirls of light. That was the first sign for me. When I was meditating, I would notice like a small, very small white light. And then it would get bigger and bigger. And then it started to change colors. So it went from a pink to a purple. And then, like I've talked about in previous podcasts, when I meditate, oftentimes I see a huge eyeball, like a huge eyeball looking back at me. And I'm just assuming that's probably my higher self looking back at me. But when it really is activated, you will notice, you will sense, you will pick up on things a lot more visually. So I hope that this video, I know it's a quick one, it was super helpful for you. And I look forward to hearing, how these exercises worked out for you. And if you have any other exercises that you'd like to share, feel free to go ahead and share them in the comments section. I would love to hear about them, because I'd love to try them out. These are just the ones that I have been using that have been successful for me. And I just thought it would be nice to share. So you guys, get out and do something good for yourself. Go take care of yourself, and maybe get out into nature, because your soul will love you for it.
You deserve to navigate your life as an empath in alignment with health, happiness, and abundance. To learn more about the services that I provide, including Beyond Quantum Healing Hypnosis, EFT tapping, and the Emotion Code, visit my website at www.thesoulcafe.org.